Hello everybody, and I hope you are all doing well. For those who are new to this channel, my name is Stephen E. And for those who have been on this channel, you know at the moment I'm going through the blessed30 challenge, which was inspired by the Dr. Oz show. So I want to thank Dr. Oz and all the people that he brought together to help create this challenge. I can honestly say I'm learning a lot about myself through the process of this challenge, because sometimes as people we think we have it all together, and as you're going through change and you're just adding new elements into your life, you start to discover other things about yourself. Other things start to open up and you get those aha moments for yourself. So as I was reflecting and writing in my journal, which I suggest that if you're on this challenge, you write in a journal. And if you don't even know what the challenge is, refer back to my earlier videos. And I'm also going to leave a link below to the Dr. Oz website where they're talking about the 30-day challenge, and they're also talking about Faithful Friday. We also do Faithful Friday on this channel, so please tune in and see my videos on Friday so we can reflect. But as I was saying, going through this challenge, I learned that even though you may be in an area of faith and you may be in an area of blessed, sometimes you got to take your blessing a little bit further, or you have to take the next step. As I spoke about in earlier videos, you got to start at A, but you got to kind of know when you need to go to B. For instance, besides being a YouTuber that you see me here, I'm also an actor. And sometimes as actors, we don't work all the time. So instead of sitting back and complaining, what is the next step to go from A to B? So last year I went from A to B, and what I did was I learned that all of us, we are all authors, and we all have a story to tell. So a friend of mine took a writing class, a screenwriting class, because she wanted to open up some opportunities for herself. So I went to her and I said, "Can you teach me this process?" And she said, "Yeah, sure, Stephen. Why don't you want to come to the bigger class to where we are?" And I said, "Well, unfortunately, because of my schedule, I can't make those days. But if you can work something out with me, I would love to learn the process and learn how to grow and become a screenwriter, so I can not only create opportunities for myself, but create opportunities for other people, and also tell my story." So she met with me once a week, and I'm going to tell you, besides doing that, I also authored a book. And you can check out the book on Amazon.com. It's called Inspiration. But back to the screenwriting process. So I learned how to do screenwriting. I learned the process. I learned the basics. But what she first started me with was a short, which was about several pages. So I wrote a few shorts. And then after the shorts, we grew to something bigger. So, this is what I grew to. 108 pages of a script. And sometimes you never know what you have in you until you start unlocking those gifts and you start going through this point of discovery. So that was something that I discovered, that I'm a storyteller, that I can write things and I can create, because we are all creators. We are all authors, and we all have a story to tell. So what is your story? So I went from A to B learning how to screenwrite. So I've been sitting on B, and now I want to go to step C, which is getting this out there, letting some people in the industry see this, and seeing what potential this has to be able to be filmed and go to a screen. So I know there was a site called The Blacklist, and I've been hearing a lot about it, and I had been debating back and forth, whether I was going to submit the screenplay to that, because actually me and a friend came up with the concept for the screenplay, and I did the writing and the formatting and all that process of it. So we're going to go to step C now, and I'm going to submit it to this site and just see, what type of feedback we get, see if we get any hits, see if we get any interest, because, I love being an actor, and going through this process of writing, I discovered that I love writing and I love telling stories. And you love just being able to connect with these characters and play with these characters in your head and just see what they're going to do next. So through this blessed30 challenge, I've just gone through a point of discovery. And I believe that most of you who will do this challenge will start to discover some things about yourself. You'll start to discover that, there was a writer in you, there's an author in you, there's a creator in you. Remember, we are all creators, and we're all writing stories. So, I suggest that you get those journals and just start reflecting during the week. about how your week is going, and this is a part of discovery for yourselves, okay? So just reflecting, a little bit of faith will take you far. So if a little bit of faith will take you far, just imagine what a lot of faith will do. Remember, you only need faith of a mustard seed to just be able to go to the next level. So just imagine if you had a whole basket of mustard seeds, if you just had a whole handful of mustard seeds, what that faith would do